Some mornings feel heavier than nights, not because the world changed, but because I woke up knowing I have to face myself again. I tell everyone I'm tired, but it's not sleep I'm missing, it's peace. Peace from this endless loop of tabs open on my screen and tabs open on my mind. I don't blame the screen. It gives me what I ask for: distraction, noise, escape. But somewhere in the middle of all that escape, I disappeared too. I lost hours, days, maybe even parts of who I was supposed to become. Funny how something that fits in your hand can control your whole life.
Every morning feels like a notification I never signed up for. A long list of things I must do before I can feel anything. There was a time I liked this face, or at least I recognized it. Now, when I look at the mirror, it feels like I'm staring at a post video, a version of me waiting to load, buffering endlessly. And I wondered, when did I stop being the person I wanted to be and start becoming a person I wanted to escape? There are days I feel like a cracked cup in a kitchen shelf. Everyone sees it, no one removes it. Not broken enough to throw away, not perfect enough to be chosen. Everyone wants me to balance life, but no one teaches me how to carry the weight. Maybe the reboot everyone talks about is not a big dramatic change. Maybe it's the small things, the decision to breathe, to rest, to let go of things that hurt me, to forgive myself for all the days I couldn't be perfect. They say success is a ladder, but what if I'm climbing it only to reach a wall? I chase grades, goals, smiles, but none of it feels mine anymore. I keep posting perfect sunsets that I never watch.
I didn't expect the wind to feel like this, almost like it remembers me, even when I forgot myself for the first time in long time. I breathe, and the breath feels real. No filters, no blue light, no performance, just me and the world I kept avoiding. The earth is strange. No matter how many storms hit it, it still rises again. Maybe I expected myself to be perfect, unbroken, unbothered, unstoppable. But the ground reminds me growth is in the race. Sometimes the restart button looks exactly like slowing down.
I used to believe silence was emptiness. Now I know it's the only place where my heart has space to breathe. I'm tired of being strong all the time. Strong is overrated. Strong is exhausting. Strong is lonely. I come here to listen to things that don't speak. The grass, the sky, the quiet. And strangely, they understand me more than people do. This place is far away from expectations. Here, the wind doesn't ask me for marks or achievements or perfection. I stopped trying to control everything, and that's when things started growing again. I started watching the small plants. Once I forgot. Maybe life's like that. It only blooms when you stop demanding it to. I thought the world would collapse if I stopped running, but it didn't. The earth still breathes, the sky still waits. Maybe balance isn't about doing more, but about learning when to stop.
I deleted half my apps today, not to escape the world, but to make space for it again. The world outside isn't perfect, but at least it's real. Maybe the future isn't something to chase, maybe it's something to feel. I kept telling myself I'm okay, that I don't need help, that I can figure everything out alone. But the truth is, I'm scared of silence because silence knows every secret I hide. But maybe, maybe it's time to tell the truth, at least to myself.
Today, I finally understood. Rebooting isn't restarting life, it's restarting me, my choice, my pace, my heart. And maybe that begins when we reboot not our phones, but ourselves. If I walk slower, if I speak softer, if I feel deeper, it doesn't mean I'm weak. It just means I'm alive. And for the first time in a long time, that's enough.
And maybe that begins when we reboot not our phones but ourselves.